news from an evolving wildflower garden in the city of Chicago. Today is Monday, April 27th. Today is actually the 37th day of the Illinois shelter-in-place order to reduce the spread of the coronavirus. Today I want to share with you an article that was actually in this morning's Chicago Tribune. It's by Seth Borenstein. The article is called "Staying Home Helps Earth Turn Cleaner, Wilder." I want to share the article with you and then also share some scenes from the wildflower garden. Staying Home Helps Earth Turn Cleaner, Wilder by Seth Borenstein of the Associated Press, as printed in the Monday, April 27th, Chicago Tribune. An unplanned grand experiment is changing Earth. As people across the globe stay home to stop the spread of the new coronavirus, the air has cleaned up, albeit temporarily. Smog stopped choking New Delhi, one of the most polluted cities in the world, and India is getting views and sights not visible in decades. Nitrogen dioxide pollution in the northeastern United States is down 30%. Rome air pollution levels from mid-March to mid-April were down 49% from a year ago. Stars seem more visible at night. People are also noticing animals in places and at times they don't usually. Coyotes have meandered along downtown Chicago's Michigan Avenue and near San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge. A puma roamed the streets of Santiago, Chile. Goats took over a town in Wales. In India, already daring wildlife has become bolder, with hungry monkeys entering homes and opening refrigerators to look for food. When people stay at home, Earth becomes cleaner and wilder. It is giving us this quite extraordinary insight into just how much of a mess we humans are making of our beautiful planet, says conservation scientist Stuart Pym of Duke University. This is giving us an opportunity to magically see how much better it could be. Chris Field, director of the Stanford Woods Institute for the Environment, assembled scientists to assess the ecological changes happening with so much of humanity housebound. Scientists, stuck at home like the rest of us, say they are eager to explore unexpected changes in weeds, insects, weather patterns, noise, and light pollution. Italy's government is working on an ocean expedition to explore sea changes from the lack of people. In many ways, we kind of whacked the Earth system with a sledgehammer, and now we see what Earth's response is, Field said. Researchers are tracking dramatic step drops in the traditional air pollutants, such as nitrogen dioxide, smog, and tiny particles. These types of pollution kill up to 7 million people a year worldwide, according to the Health Effects Institute President Dan Greenbaum. Air from Boston to Washington is the cleanest since NASA's satellite started measuring nitrogen dioxide in 2005, says NASA atmospheric scientist Barry Leffer. Largely caused by burning of fossil fuels, this pollution is short-lived, so air gets cleaner quickly. Compared to the previous 5 years, March air pollution is down 46% in Paris, 35% in Bangalore, India, 38% in Sydney, 29% in Los Angeles, 26% in Rio de Janeiro, and 9% in Durban, South Africa, NASA measurements show. Cleaner air has been most noticeable in India and China. On April 3rd, residents of Jalandhar, a city in North India's Punjab, woke up to a view not seen for decades: snow-capped Himalayan peaks more than 100 miles away. Cleaner air means stronger lungs for asthmatics, especially children, says Dr. Mary Prunicki, Director of Air Pollution and Health Research at Stanford University School of Medicine. And she notes early studies also link coronavirus severity to people with bad lungs and those in more polluted areas, though it's too early to tell which factor is stronger. The greenhouse gases that trap heat and cause climate change stay in the atmosphere for more than 100 years or more, so the pandemic shutdown is unlikely to affect global warming, says Breakthrough Institute climate scientist Z.K. Hausfather.
Carbon dioxide levels are still rising, but not as fast as last year. Aerosol pollution, which doesn't stay airborne long, is also dropping. But aerosols cool the planet, so NASA climate scientist Gavin Schmidt is investigating whether their falling levels may be warming local temperatures for now. Stanford's Field says he's most intrigued by increased urban sightings of coyotes, pumas, and other wildlife that are becoming video social media staples. Boar-like javelinas congregated outside of an Arizona shopping area. Even New York City birds seem hungrier and bolder. In Adelaide, Australia, police shared a video of a kangaroo hopping around mostly empty downtown and a pack of jackals occupied an urban park in Tel Aviv, Israel. We're not being invaded. The wildlife has always been there, but many animals are shy, Dukes Pym says. They come out when humans stay home. For sea turtles across the globe, humans have made it difficult to nest on sandy beaches. The turtles need to be undisturbed, and emerging hatchlings get confused by beachfront lights, says David Godfrey, executive director of the Sea Turtle Conservancy. But with lights and people away, this year's sea turtle nesting so far seems much better from India to Costa Rica to Florida, Godfrey says. There's some silver lining for wildlife in what otherwise is a fairly catastrophic time for humans, he said. Seth Borenstein teaches journalism and society at New York University's Washington, D.C. campus. He's a national science writer for the Associated Press, covering issues ranging from climate change to astronomy. Seth is the winner of numerous journalism awards, including the National Journalism Award for Environmental Reporting in 2007 from the Scripps Foundation, and the Outstanding Beat Reporting Award from the Society of Environmental Journalists in 2008 and 2004. He was part of an AP Gulf of Mexico oil spill reporting team that won the 2010 George Polk Award for Environmental Reporting and a Special Merit Award as part of the 2011 Grantham Environment Report.
So, thanks for visiting today. Be well, stay safe, and I hope to see you again when we have even more blooming in the garden.